Welcome to the Dead Unicorn, the tabletop role-playing game club. My name is Tarek, and today we are playing Outlaws of Alkenstar. I want to introduce you to our players, Logan, Sasha, Crystal, Victor, and Corey. And before we start, I'd like to thank our Patreons, scrolling at the bottom of the screen here. Thank you for helping us keep the lights on. With that done, let's go ahead and begin. So everybody, last game, we left off with you having arrested Urkham Dresch in her own office. She is terrified and frustrated as Malcolm is holding her up by her shirt, her lapels, and shaking at her like a baby.
You don't shake babies.
You guys were going to try to find out information.
You do shake babies you don't like. That was a joke.
You
don't
would
shake
a baby if the baby shot you in the face.
That
Just
you
say.
might do that.
And threw coins at you,
And called you a bitch, basically,
yeah, basically.
on multiple occasions.
You Harlem shake a baby.
Get out of my room.
I mean,
and
she's
threw
short,
coins at
right?
you. By the way, I hope y'all took down how many coins I threw at you guys, because y'all can collect them if you like.
I mean,
Every
Logan
silver
should
coin,
have. They
10
were
silver.
topped at him, and he deserves them.
There were 3 sets of coins, I believe, tossed out. She
I
did it
forgot.
every time.
Well, then
I
it
guess we'll
don't
find
exist
out later.
anymore.
We'll
All right.
find out.
So that's where we're picking back up. Urkham Dresch has been subdued, and combat has kind of subsided. So you still are hearing alarm sounds going off from inside the building. Now that you're in this room, they sound even louder. And yeah, that's where we're at.
So
Morgan is just going to call out, "Don't bother asking her questions. Just search her."
Search me for what?
I'm gonna go look in this desk over here for
Which? Oh, okay. Give me
the desk.
Give me an investigation.
I'm going to investigate this desk.
Let me see here.
There is no investigation. There is survival. There's thievery. There's perception. There's
Morgan will give you guidance
As
well.
Go ahead and give me perception. Okay, so first off, now that y'all aren't in a like aggravated combat state, you look around the room. This elaborately decorated office has mahogany wall panels and a matching desk with a surface so shiny it's reflective. A pair of comfortable couches are nestled in the west and northeast corners of the room. 2 very healthy-looking potted plants stand on either side of the desk, flanking a large credenza. The room's only exit is to the north. This is a very luxurious, office space, considering the state of things throughout the rest of the bank that you saw, which weren't particularly nice. They're standard, okay, and especially so for the neighborhood, which is mainly abandoned buildings and run-down areas. Okay, your perception check. You are indeed able to locate that there is some stuff on the desk and in the desk. There is a book on the desktop. If you want to identify the book, I'll need a society check. In one of the bottom drawers, unlocked, you slide out one of the drawers, and you see that there is a bag of, just a little baggie in there. And, yeah, that's all you see so far.
Okay, I'll take the little baggie and I'll see if I can't open it and see what's inside.
Be really funny if that was just where her diva cup was.
You take the money, you take the baggie, you
Yeah,
open it up.
I'll open it up and snort all the white powder in there.
Oh God,
Father,
no!
You see a large amount of silver in the bag.
All right, I have a bag of silver. That's all. That's very nice.
Give me let me grab your character sheet real quick, and I will slide some things onto your.
I would love that.
Character sheet.
That would be.
By the way, who's carrying the magic bag? I don't remember.
I don't have it.
I believe it was Father
No. Oh yeah, I have a spacious pouch. I do have a type 1 spacious pouch.
You should see the stuff on your thing. You also have a book, but I would like you to roll society before I pull it.
Society. I would like to make a society roll. I'm very bad at that, so I will be doing this thing again, and then I will.
As he pulls the bag out, or sorry, the book out, anyone else can give me a society check to recognize what it is.
I love rolling me some dice.
Anyone who does anyone speak Dwarven?
It's fantastic.
I might.
I'm not.
Give me one moment.
Nobody speaks Dwarven. Okay.
Where would
It doesn't
one
matter.
look to see?
Languages are on the side of your character sheet on the left.
No,
side.
I know Gnomish, not Dwarvish.
If
wow.
they're on the left side of my character sheet, then I don't know any language. Oh no, I do have. There we go. I see him. Yeah, no Dwarvish.
Okay.
Not a very learned man.
Okay, Malcolm, you recognize that what Father just pulled out of the desk is a ledger. And it appears to be encoded in some way. You're pretty sure if you spent some time on it, you could probably decode what this ledger says.
Well, I'll just keep this in my
Benjamin,
bag.
you can also make the same deduction.
Right on.
Well, I look at the book and I don't know what it means or
It
how
means
it is.
nothing to you.
And no one
It
has
is
said
like
anything, so I'm just gonna throw it out to the edge of the desk and not worry about it. If anybody else wants to pick it up because they know what it is, they can do so.
All right.
Urkham looks. Actually, everybody can give me another perception check real quick.
Is this for sense motive?
Yes. Is this for sense motive?
Perception.
Oh man, I'm really good at perception.
Oh, that's over
I really
here.
hope I don't roll really shit.
Perceiving.
Oh man.
Where? Oh, because it's not on that.
Oh, it's on the left side.
How do I do
Yeah.
this? Oh, is it this?
Yeah.
It's just the normal perception, unless you have any bonuses for sense motives that are different.
Ayo.
Okay. The Morgan, Malcolm, and Benjamin all realize when whoever goes for the book after, like, Urkham Dresh has been keeping a kind of a cool, if like steamy demeanor, until Father picks up the book. She looks a little nervous for a second, and then when he throws it, she gets kind of like. If anybody goes up to the book again, she starts also looking a bit nervous.
What's her emotional state?
She is nervous.
Nervous.
Noivus.
The Morgan is just gonna like absent-mindedly say, "What have you been cooking the books, Dresh?" And then just turn to look at her.
She just looks at you and goes, "You think I'd be doing that kind of thing to behind Muglin's back? He'd have me strung out and drawn and quartered in the streets." I guess you will be then. Once he finds this, and then she points to the book. By the way, she doesn't know, but she's like pressing on that button to see if anything pops. You see her get like a bit red faced, and she's like,
Wouldn't want that, would we?
She looks uncomfortable.
Would you pat her down already? We need that key.
She looks
Alright,
like she'd like.
Malcolm is
I'll leave
gonna-
it for someone else.
What key?
Malcolm
What are
is
you
gonna-
talking about?
The vault
Where's the
key,
key
of
to the vault,
course.
I don't know anything about no keys.
Okay.
But my
Malcolm's
underlings
gonna turn her. Is gonna turn her around and like grab her by the leg. He's gonna start shaking her down.
Another small
What?
bag falls out of one of her pockets.
The money that she's been throwing at us. Take it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it.
Pick up the bag. Okay.
Someone take her guns too. Like guns are hard to come by. We have two
Oh, yeah.
people that use
I would
guns.
love
Grab
to
those.
take
Take
the
any bullets she
guns.
has on her.
Hold
He'll
on.
we can also grab the gun and
Don't
pass it
bother
over
leaving her
to. We'll pass it over to the barber.
I mean, I guess if you're gonna rob them.
Well, we are here to rob the
Okay,
place.
I
Might as well be
added
thorough.
what you find in the pouch on her onto your character sheet, Malcolm.
Mhm.
There's also one potion on her person. It's like hanging off of her belt as you spin her upside down. She starts trying to like punch at you, and you
So
also
you're
see
like
attached
literally
to her
dangling
belt
her.
attached to her belt is a like key ring. Who grabbed the
Alright,
pistol?
I grab it too. He passed it over to
the barber
barber.
picked up the pistols.
There's only one pistol.
Just one.
He has
Got it.
a pistol, and it's a flintlock pistol.
The Morgan's
Right on.
gonna pick up the.
She does have 10 rounds of ammunition, though. I'll add those to your character
Cool
sheet as well.
beans.
The Morgan is gonna pick up the book, and stow it, and say, "Tell us anything we need to know about the vault and this bank, because if we're caught, I'll make sure that I drop this on the ground in front
He
of
goes,
Lovelace."
"Oh, don't worry, honey. Just stick around here for a few more minutes, and I'm sure the shield marshals will tell you all about the vault."
She just said she'll be sure that the shield marshals find this book of hers if she's caught. So she's threatening her directly.
You can give me an intimidation check.
I was going more for persuasion, but I guess I could try intimidation. I'm not threatening her physically. I'm just trying to persuade her that it's in her best interests to help us
Yeah,
out.
I know. That's until you're trying to coerce her, which
I
is an
guess so.
intimidation check.
Boo.
In Pathfinder, that's a coercion check. It's,
Okay. I mean, whatever you say. I'm
you
just.
can see
trying to
you can
find-
see the skill check on your character sheet if you go under actions. One of those actions is coerce.
Could be better.
Not a bad roll.
Okay, she glowers at you and goes, "Give it to the shield marshals. They won't do anything to me. I ain't got nothing to hide from them."
Tarek, did you see my message?
Does anybody go through the ledger?
I failed my check. I don't know what the heck it is.
You failed
But
the
the Morrigan said she picked it up.
Check?
Yes, I did. I got a 4, which came out to 9.
Wasn't that perception? That was a perception check. No,
Yeah.
you had to roll a society check to identify the ledger.
Oh. I guess I missed that.
If no one else is going to jump for the ledger, then the barber can hop up.
Okay, go
from
ahead and
his
roll me
seated
perception.
couch.
Go ahead and roll me perception, Father Can you say that one more time?
Yeah.
Logan?
I was just going to say, if no one else is going to jump for the ledger and try to decipher it, then Benjamin will stand up from the couch and waltz over and,
Morgan will hand it over.
trying to step around the pool of his own blood that's kind of at his feet.
Yeah, that's on the ground.
Um,
If you'd like to go through the ledger, I will allow people to assist each other in going through it. So if you and Azura want to make a joint roll, you can both of you. Well, whoever's going to be doing the assisting needs to make a society roll. That will determine how much of a bonus is given to the person making the real roll.
got it. Do we
Well,
get
if
to
I'm
discuss
helping, good
modifiers?
luck.
Huh?
Do we get to discuss who has the higher modifier before making that decision?
Feel free.
I got 0.
Me too.
Right on. What was the other check that we would have to make?
I will say there is somebody in this group that has a society of +5 and another person who has a society of +4. Maybe they should be the ones looking.
I'm not
Quite possibly.
surprised.
Malcolm's currently busy.
I was gonna guess that it's somewhere between the Morrigan, Father and
It's not me.
the barber. But
Oh,
the barber
heavens.
already said,
Heavens, I know nothing about society. I'm all about the Lord.
Okay. Someone already grabbed the key ring, right?
nobody actually got around to announcing that yet, but I was gonna
Okay.
say I'll take the
I'll
keys.
grab it. You can
Because
take it,
I know we
actually.
need the
I'll take it, that's
keys.
fine.
I have one set.
Corey?
Let's
Yes.
have Malcolm hold on to the other set then, just in case, so that we have them split across the people.
Corey, you're not able to find much back here, except for some silly artwork. you see in a trash can back by the potted plant you're standing next to, there are 3 different pieces of paper that are crumbled up. If you pull them out and open them,
I will.
each one looks like an in-progress drawing for a comic book of a small kobold who is like a superhero going and punching people out, trying to fight crime. And there's one of those pictures is the kobold punching what looks to be a drawing of Muglin, while Urkham Dresh is in the corner crying. They're all signed B.
What was the
This
assistant
is
manager's name?
interesting.
What was the name of that guy that I went and drank with?
Oh, the guy that you went and drank with?
Yeah, what was his
Is it B?
Do they look real professional, or
was
do they look like a
Bryn.
kid
name? Oh,
drool?
that's right. That's a B name.
That is a B name.
Sasha's
What?
sound is really bad.
Oh, she got her. Go ahead.
Do they look like an adult droom or a kid droom?
No, they look like somebody who has some skill at drawing. Like they're panels, unfinished panels of a comic book that someone seemed to be drawing. Signed
Weird.
B.
Well, I think it might be time to go check out the vault. We
Yeah,
can't hang out here forever.
We need to go.
And are we planning on just putting her down, or do we have some way to secure this?
I'm gonna send
less
this
than
nice little
savory
comic I
individual?
found in her to her boss.
Says, oh, Bryn, that idiot.
The Morgan just smiles.
I mean, I got nothing better to do, and I'm not getting anything out of here, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'll see y'all later.
Oh, Seely, remember, y'all have not searched any of the rest of the bank either.
Yeah, we need to go.
Yeah.
There's
We
an
need to
entire
get
rest of
going.
the bank.
All right, I'm gonna
What
drag
do you
her
do
out
with
outside.
Urkham Dresh?
Does anyone have like manacles or rope to tie her up?
I've got a
Let
pistol.
me check.
Just pistol whip her until she's unconscious.
I mean, you can do
She
non-lethal
shot me in the
damage.
chest.
No, that's valid. If you
Is-
want to do that,
Is anyone taking the potion off of her?
we're not. I don't think we're leaving.
Who was
anything on her.
searching her?
Malcolm.
Was that Malcolm?
Yes.
Yeah, I just figured
you
that he
guessing
was
the
the one that
potion?
had it, since he was the one who, like, shook it out
Yeah,
of
don't
her.
leave her with anything.
Okay, I'll put the potion on your.
All right, I have some rope. I'll tie her up. Get out there and start searching everything. What? Lady Bry, please help these people.
Are there any
Alright.
keys around here that were left, or like in the drawers, or by like scared off
Oh, I can't move my token.
workers?
Neither can I.
Oh,
And what
that's
was
not
that?
good.
You say that again, Sasha?
I was asking if any of these drawers were openable without keys, or if there were any keys that were obviously laying around.
There are
Like any of
keys that are
these?
laying around from the tellers.
She'll start opening whatever she can open.
You can open the teller boxes. They will have like
I can't move my token, bro. What's this?
Use the direction keys.
No.
You cannot
the
take
game
this
is currently
action while the game
paused.
is currently paused.
I see.
the game isn't paused.
Oh, there it goes.
Okay.
Good.
Okay, now I can move.
Yay.
I'm gonna drag her with me.
You're gonna drag who with you?
Urkham Dresh.
Why?
You're able to
Her.
find about five silver pieces worth of.
Okay, I'll leave her on the room then. I'll close the door. I don't know.
Anything else?
In the tellers
Yeah.
area, no.
Then once that's done, let's go over here.
I guess we'll try and get the vault open here.
Yep, I have one set of keys. I'm assuming
I think I
the
was
V
gonna-
opens the vault.
Over here.
If y'all are going out here, y'all can give me perception checks.
You got it.
Who has the set of keys?
I have the starting set.
I believe
So-
I was given the other set.
So one of you has the manager key, one of you has a teller key.
Yeah, I have the employee keys.
Okay. So when you get to the bank vault, you open the door, you put in your key, the teller key, you put in the manager key. You knew you had 2 keys that open the door. It slides open, this big steel plated door. You pull open, there is another door right behind it. It looks like a rows of like iron rods, and as you look in there, you see the chamber is lined with steel on the ceiling and floor. Steel cabinets line the walls, each with 2 locks. In the center of the chamber is a steel table welded to the ground with an ornate steel chest the size of a burly dwarf on top. A single
Just the
outlet
size of
to
a
the
burly
north
dwarf.
has 2 doors, an inner door with iron bars and a massive outer door, which is the one you just opened. As you open these doors up, you see the source of the alarms, as there are 2 more brokers inside the vault.
I see the problem.
You, as far as everybody else out here, the Morgan and Benjamin, you both see that there are doors here and here that appear to be unlocked.
Don't
You go
mind
and
if
open
I
them?
do.
They're signed loan officer office.
Gonna rummage through all this crap here.
Okay.
No way.
Well, that's cool to do, but also 2 brokers are about to get into
I learned my lesson after the last combat. I'm gonna be rummaging in initiative. Don't worry.
Everybody wants to put themselves in initiative.
And that
I
is
already am in initiative.
quick
Let me roll my initiative
swords,
die.
quick
Swords.
icon.
Yeah, the swords icon.
Did it roll? I don't know. I don't see it.
You just click the swords
Sounds like
icon,
it.
and then you have to roll your initiative.
Or just go to the cross swords in the upper right hand corner and roll and click the little die icon next to your guy.
I think Benjamin still hasn't been added. I'll add you.
That's
I mean,
say I'm trying to see. That
You should,
works.
if you click on the thing, you should be able to press the button.
Oh, perception. What does? Okay, hold on.
There we go.
I know I did roll. There we go. Okay, I see.
Okay. Begin encounter. Benjamin, what are you doing?
I assume some sort of noise is made to alert me to the presence of more enemies.
The sound of the alarm that you were hearing kind of distant behind you comes out like 10 times louder as it's echoing off the vault entrance as the door to the vault opens.
Got it. Then I'm going to just kind of make a break back towards the rest of the team since I'm not really sure what's going on. So we're going to action stride. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares is 25 feet. Still can't see anything, so I'm going to action stride again. 1, 2, 3. And I can't see anything still. So I think I'm just kind of waiting. I'll take cover behind this desk. And that'll be
Sure.
turn. Is there an action I have to...
Okay. Yeah. What are you wanting to do specifically?
Is there an action to click on the character sheet to take cover, or is that just a...
You can just say you're taking cover. I don't know if there is an actual action on the
Cool.
sheet.
Yeah, taking cover behind the desk.
You
And
could do
that's
the
3.
covered reload, I guess.
That only really does anything if
There
I have
is
to
an
reload.
action to take. Oh yeah, you have a take cover at the very bottom. Near the very bottom of your actions list. It's called take cover. Okay, Morgan.
I'm gonna root around in this drawer over
A
here.
perception check. To check the room.
What level of cover would I get from the desk?
That desk, you're getting Just cover, I think it's called.
Lesser, standard, or greater?
Standard.
Standard. Cool.
Because it's a half desk that you're getting under. Oh, somebody's just a gunshot. Okay, 11. You find a drawer over here. And I'm assuming you're pulling stuff out of it.
Mhm.
Oh, you're not dead.
Excuse me?
I accidentally clicked on a dead. Great. You find a bag with 15 silver in it.
All right.
Anything else you want to do? Yeah, you obviously have to walk over to this desk, pick it up.
I guess I'll just walk over to this drawer.
Okay. There's you can tell there's nothing else of importance in here besides literal loan documents.
Okay.
Anything else you want to do in this room? Or do you want to start making your way out to the other side?
She might do a double take.
Okay.
I've been checking everything twice, so I don't see why I would stop now.
Okie dokie. Okay. The broker. Door flings open and
Oh, okay.
some grabby handing at Malcolm.
I'm glad they
Am
opened.
I still raging, by the way? I don't.
You. What was the
1 minute for duration.
Yeah, I'd say this has been. I'll say that you have like the tail end of it. We'll say like 3 turns of rage left because
Okay.
y'all were in there for a while. Back. Okay.
Ouch.
Is it another crit?
It's a critical hit. Oh yeah, that's what it says. Result: critical hit.
No, of course.
Okay, it smacks you in the face real hard, but it only does.
10 points damage.
How did it do 10?
Okay.
1. Oh, I guess 1 plus 5 times 2. That's what it is. Times 2. It doesn't double the dice. Okay, so it does 10 damage to you as it smacks you really hard across the face. It will then attempt to grapple you, which will be this, against your.
Oh my god.
What is your bonus to fortitude?
Fortitude is. Where is that?
Plus 8. It's on the first page on the far left-hand side, down where it says saves. You have a plus 8, so that's an 18. It does grab you, and you are effectively grabbed.
Okay.
Okay.
Is Malcolm out of hit points? He big blood splatter happened.
No, he still has some hit points left.
Okay, good.
I think that's it does that as part of its attack. So now it's going to attempt to hog tie you.
Ruh-roh. Why isn't it taking them out to dinner first?
Okay, it just does it. So as it slaps you in the face and it grabs onto one of your arms at the same time while it's attacking you, and it pulls you close, and out of its chest, part of its chest opens up, and a length of rope spins out, and it starts spinning you around, getting you caught up in the rope, and then ties it off, and the rope bit gets cut as it ties your arms and your legs together.
Like a trussed up turkey.
You will have the restrained condition. I don't know if I can set that up.
Click click on his token.
I think it's just one of these. Where is the...
Strained.
It's the chains at the bottom.
There you go. You have the restrained condition, and you, in order to break the restraint, you will need to give me a either force open or escape check on your next turn.
Okay.
Okay. That's the end of its turn. Next one does the same thing, comes up, and tries to grab Azura. Key target. Womp womp. It, I'm sure, misses, yeah, pretty badly. It will attempt to try to grab you again and fail horribly. And then it will try one more time to grab you and fail. Okay. And that's it. For its turn.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah. It's trying to grab. The thing is, the other one opened the gate, the iron gate, and it is now in its way. So it's trying to grab you through the gate holes, and it just can't get you.
Its arms are stuck in there. Poor thing.
Yeah,
I guess.
You can make me a escape check. You can either do an escape check or an attack roll. Or an athletics check. So athletics check will be to force open the ropes, to rip your way through the ropes, just muscle your way out. You can do a thievery check to try to escape, like do an escape artist check. The attack roll would only work if you had some way of attacking the ropes while you're restrained, but you don't. So somebody else can do an attack roll to try to break the ropes for you on their turn.
Okay, I'm gonna try an athletics on because it's the highest one I got.
Okay.
Oof, that's rough.
So you try bursting out, you're hulking out, rah! But you just can't seem to break loose just yet. That takes one action to try to escape.
Okay, second action, I'm gonna try it again.
Okay.
Does that make it just a higher DC?
I will calculate the difficulty for you.
Okay.
Oh.
Hopefully that's enough.
Okay. The second time you attempt to try to break out of this, you kind of redouble your effort and let the rage take you, and you're able to bust the binding of the rope. You didn't do as great of a job, sealing it off for you. So you're able to break the restraints, and now you are no longer restrained.
Okay. I guess I could try and hit this guy.
You are still grabbed.
Yep.
Oh, he's
Gonna try
grappled
and-
If you want to break
too.
the grabbed, if you want to break the grabbed condition, you also need to make an escape or athletics check to break away from that.
Can't I just hit him though, or would
You can also just hit him if you'd like.
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do.
But being grabbed does mean you can't move away from him, and you are easier to hit as a result of being grabbed, just like you did with Earthen Grasp.
I mean, he's gonna grab me anyway as part of his attack, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, I think that's gonna miss.
That does miss, just barely. If you'd like, you can spend a hero point.
All right, how about hero point again?
Hero point!
Actually, hold on. I need to check something because I feel like Ray should have given me a bonus somewhere for breaking the thing. Oh no, it doesn't say anything about that. Okay. I guess I'll try to use a hero point just so I can. Do I?
Okay, so what are you doing to power up and try this again?
All right. As I finally break through the ropes, Malcolm is very upset that these guys are actually kind of a lot more decent than what he expected.
They're more
And
competent than
he's
us.
going to he's going to very effectively try and push forward towards the ropes and
Okay.
try and stick his axe head inside and maybe burn it from within with his.
So you're gonna try to like
elemental
burn
ray,
the chassis that's giving out the rope, like pushing out the rope.
essentially. Yeah.
Okay, give me another roll.
Let's try it again. I'm praying. That's not good. That's worse. Man. Anyways, that's gonna end my turn. And that's out of
Okay.
hero points again.
I don't know why hero points seem to be cursed in this TC.
Mm-hmm. Hero points cursed.
Okay. End your turn. Next up
Yes.
is Father Ur.
All right.
It's because they're called hero points, and we're obviously the villains.
They're not
Clearly.
anti-hero. What a silly thing.
So,
Should've thought about that.
the description of the vault kind of went by really fast, and I didn't kind of understand what the situation with that chest was in the middle. So, could you tell me what's going on with
So
that?
it's on a table.
Right.
That thing. This here is a table that is a solid steel welded to the ground.
I see.
All around the walls are all a bunch of steel compartments, like drawers inside the walls.
So safe deposit
Responsible.
boxes.
Basically, you can imagine they're kind of safe deposit boxes. Floor and ceiling are solid steel. Door that you're coming up to, and the wall solid steel. Then there's an iron grate between you and the vault, which was just opened by the brokers. And there is a giant chest the size of a burly dwarf sitting on top of the table in the center of the room.
All right.
And that's steel as well?
That is made out of steel, yes.
That's way too heavy for me to carry.
Yeah.
It is massive.
I will tell.
But if you could fit it inside your pouch, it wouldn't weigh
The vault
anything.
door opening is 10 feet tall and 10 feet wide.
I have a spacious pouch, but I don't think I can put a chest. That's
You could, in fact, as you look at your pouch, it is exactly big enough to fit that chest in. If you were to
Well then.
wrap it around the edge of the chest and kind of pull it over, somehow,
Well then.
you might be able to fit the whole.
I have a
chest.
couple. I know my action then. I will spend a stride action to move myself here and then stop. And then I will spend a second action to take that 5-foot step disengage to get here without taking an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Then I'll take my spacious pouch and I will put it around that chest.
Okay. Give me a strength check to kind of lift it up just enough to get your pouch all the way around it and under.
All right. You can't make
Like
actually.
athletic.
You have to.
It's
Yeah, you
athletic.
have to make a skill check, a proficiency check.
An athletics check.
I have a +3 to athletics. Not bad. A 16's fair.
Okay. As you're doing this, you're noting that the weight of any of the box that is inside of the like as it's entering into this bag,
It
the
gets
weight
less
seems
heavy.
to dissipate a bit, making it easier to get the rest of the chest in. Once you've kind of hefted it up enough to get the pouch around it, it slides all the way in, and it just seems to dissipate into the pouch. You look in the pouch, and you see nothing in the pouch.
Well, I'll
Like there's-
assume.
like
I'll
it's-
assume
like
good
it's holding
things
nothing.
happened. I'll assume good things happened, and I'll say, "I got the
Sounds
chest, boys."
It just teleported onto our contact's desk, and she's currently on the sending stone with the shield marshals, being like, "Yeah, they're in the bank right now."
Yeah. Those fucking morons. No, I'm just playing. You hear Urkham Dresch.
We can
You hear
always
the
jump
door
inside.
over here from Urkham Dresch's office.
I would not do that.
Rattling as she is screaming in that room. You sons of bitches! You'll never be able to figure out the combination.
We don't need to, you short bitch.
Combination.
We've got magic. We've got the power of the Lord.
By the way, Corey, when you got in closer, you did notice that the actual box itself had a combination lock built into the safe.
I do not care. That's not
Cool.
for me to worry
You'll have
about.
all the time in the world to break it
Do
open.
we
All
got-
right, end of
Yeah.
your turn. That's 3 actions.
That
end of
is
your
3
turn.
actions. I cede the rest of my turn, which does not exist.
Okay, great. Azura, you're up.
Okay.
been
Malcolm
seated.
is free now, right?
I'm
Malcolm
not restrained,
is
but I'm
no
still
longer restrained by ropes, but he is
still
grabbed by the
grappled,
hand
though.
of one of the automatons. Yeah.
Okay. So, since this is my turn, immediately after rolling initiative, I should be able to use Spring the Trap, which is a free action. It says you can interact to draw a combination weapon and set it to melee or ranged mode. On your first turn, your movement and ranged attacks don't trigger reactions that are normally triggered by movement or ranged attacks, such as attack of opportunity.
Okay.
But, actually, I guess that's not necessary, really, because I'd only be moving 5 feet.
If you want to move 5 feet, you can take a 5-foot step action that will let you move away from somebody without taking an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, but it doesn't even matter because.
Oh, wait,
she will
that's
be-
still not far enough to go out of his range.
Yeah, it's the same range.
Okay.
You're good. No matter what.
So, instead, I will just be using touch and go to interact to change my weapon from ranged to melee and interact to reload. So I do have a bullet in the chamber whenever I need to use that.
Cool. Sounds great.
So there. That's one action. I'm
That
going
is
to
one action.
go
and you get
ahead
a step
and-
as well.
Yes. And stepping. Actually, no. Stepping toward the enemy is part of that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You're getting all of that together.
Yeah, so that's all one action. Now I'm going to try to break Malcolm free by
Okay.
hitting this
You can-
clockwork.
You can do an attack on its arm. You can do an athletics check if you prefer to try to like wrestle the two apart. And those are your two options to get him out. He can
Okay.
do an escape check, but
Attack its arm or athletics.
so if you like attack and fail, you can still back that up by
Mhm.
an athletics check again to try.
You gonna wrestle his jimmies?
I think first I'm going to try to just attack its arm.
Okay, give me an attack roll. Target it and then attack.
Okay. I think it's targeted. Got the little yellow triangles around it.
Yeah, you got it.
Yep, that's perfect.
Ugh.
Hero point. Hero point. Get rid of them.
I guess I might as well. I'm going to use that hero point. I'm like, it looks like I'm going to hit him. So I do a spin and take another chop
Okay,
at it.
You narrowly avoid chopping Malcolm's arm off, and then instead
Yeah.
redouble your effort to chop the automaton's arm. Got it. Reroll.
Sorry, I'm trying to get rid of the hero
Okay.
point.
There you go, you got it.
There.
It's right click. Yeah.
right.
You don't deserve them.
Ah! It's only
Okay.
one better.
You pull your aim a little too far, trying to be as careful as possible to not nick Malcolm, knowing that he's really injured already, and you go wide. It just narrowly misses the automaton's arm and slides right off its chest plate harmlessly.
Okay. For my third action, I will attempt an athletics check to wrestle it off of him.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
For my third action, I would like to cry.
That's a much better roll.
You succeed. You pop out Malcolm off, and I will say it sends Malcolm back 5 feet, separating the two from each other.
There we
Okay.
pop noise.
No, there's not. Luckily, there's no sickening pop noises.
No arms
Just
ripping
up
off.
inside his chest too, and that's how he was holding him.
That is all I can do. Next.
Okie dokie.
I mean,
Next
robots
up.
with a plunger would be
Oh
really
no,
fun.
Crystal,
Benjamin,
you're in the
you
middle
are
of
up.
both of them.
All
Yeah.
right. Surprise, surprise.
You
Gonna
have a
shoot.
pretty good shot at one of them. The other one is much harder to avoid. you'd be taking a penalty to shoot this one. But I would let you make a shot at this one without
Thread the needle on that guy. That'll be the plan. Double click, please. Double right click, that's what it is.
double right click. Yep.
If only I could ever remember anything week to week about this BTT, that would be helpful. I'm going to just regular shot, I guess. I don't need any other requirements for any of my special shots. Ta-da!
Whoa, yeah,
Oh,
critical
nice.
hit.
That's
Do you-
what we
do you
want.
have-
Oh, it is.
Do you have the ability that makes you do extra damage on your first shot?
It's
He
only on
has
my first
fatal?
turn.
On your first turn? No, it's your first shot, I thought.
It has to be first turn and first shot.
Okay.
I did double check that. That's the
One
the
shot,
sharpshooter.
one shot, one kill.
One shot, one kill. Yeah. Cool
Yeah,
beans.
on your first
But
turn,
still, you
with
have
your
fatal.
first strike, with that weapon, you deal additional precision damage. So
It's
it is
okay.
100%.
I'm
First turn
hoping
and
that
first
this
strike.
smokes this guy though.
Go ahead and roll the crit damage. Your crit damage is huge, so
Oh, huge.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Like I
Yeah,
said,
that was
you have
kind of a
fatal
bad
12.
roll, too, on that
20
second
points
dice.
of damage. It goes
Still a lot of
directly into this
damage.
guy's skull, and the torch, the flaming torch that was in its head,
Flies out of
flies
it.
back to the back of the vault.
Excuse me, not skull, chrome dome.
Yeah, it's
Chrome
Chrome Dome. Its dome has opened, and the light was flashing with the alarm, and you shot directly at the torch, flinging it to the back of the vault. It falls down harmlessly in this corner, illuminating the room even like clearer from that side, and it falls over dead.
For my second action,
Dead.
I would like to reload. And for my
Okay.
third action, I'm going to attempt to thread the needle and shoot the other one.
All right.
Now, here's my question. Is there just a penalty to reduce the chance of hitting, or is there a chance of hitting allies since I'm shooting between them?
There is a penalty because you're trying to shoot between them through an allied space,
But if I miss, there's no chance that it's going to hit my allies.
unless you critically
Crit
miss.
fail.
Ugh.
If you
Oh my
roll,
God.
if
I'm
you
sure
roll
my hero
critical
point
miss-
will save me.
I thought we were only doing critical fails if the action said it critically failed like that.
Well,
shooting
Do attacks always do that?
shooting past one of your allies gives you a penalty, and if it hits a critical failure, you have a risk of hitting
Minus
yourself.
the game
5.
master can still have critical fails if the situation arises. Yeah.
Right, but we
Awesome.
talked about it before specifically as a group, so I was trying to
Ooh, I'm
figure out if
gonna-
we're sticking by that or not.
Just a regular
That is
miss.
not a
That
critical
anyway.
failure, but if you want to re-roll it, you can give me a reason, a reasonable description of how you're re-aiming, and then take another shot.
The only thing I did actually a lot of thinking about this week, just how to do something like that for he shoot better.
Right.
And I think it's just as the fight progresses and people are moving back and forth and swaying in their spaces, it's just that extra little beat, that extra deep breath, Call of Duty hold breath, waiting that extra moment, having that
You're
patience.
focusing. I also like the idea of your first shot was you lining up the trajectory before
feint.
firing and thinking through, if I fired now, what would happen, and seeing that the bullet would go directly through the path of your ally, and then refocusing, taking that extra beat before delaying your shot, and then lining up when you see the opening come back again. That kind of stuff I
Right
think
on.
works really well. Go ahead and re-roll.
No half sends. That's
Oh, shit!
Woo!
Did you just
No
kill both of
happens,
them in
right?
one
Okay.
turn?
no
Sir.
half sends.
You critical hit. Go ahead and roll me.
Oof.
That's a
okay.
one on one of the die, but
Boom. It takes a ton of damage. You see this thing
Kapow,
take half of
kapow.
its chest, just blows off from the impact as you aim a little lower to get between the two of your allies. And it looks like it's reeling in pain.
all right.
You feel pain?
that is all 3 actions, so I cannot reload and I cannot move anything.
Yeah, you shot it hard enough that it gained sentience just long enough
Just
to feel pain. Morgan, you're up.
I'm just gonna search the room again.
This room
Yeah.
specifically? Okay, give me another perception check.
I'm gonna give it a double take because I feel like we haven't been finding a lot of stuff in here, and I've been expecting a lot more. So, just gonna look at it again, see if I missed anything the first go around. Why can't I open up my sheet? Oh, there we go. Whee!
Heyo, crit city.
That's the
Okay.
first time I've critically rolled anything in this campaign.
You open up a drawer and you find what seems to be a bottle of whiskey.
Yay.
You
Seems
also
to be.
find what seems to be a piece of paper.
If they seem important, I'll take them both.
Okay.
Bottle of whiskey better be worth 100 gold or some shit.
It is not.
Let me be delusional
You-
over here.
It's like 2 silver.
Okay.
Super cheap
It is
moonshine.
good. I will say this: it is high quality whiskey, but it is half.
Well, I'll be drinking it,
It is-
dejectedly later.
Yeah, sure.
Do I need to know what the note is and write it down on my own, or are you
No,
going to put it on my sheet?
It's okay. I will tell you what it is once you have it.
5, 10, 15, 20. She'll ask, Barbara, did you search the other room? Hello.
Barber?
Oh, the barber. Somehow my mind heard Barbara, and I was like, who's
Yeah. Barbara. Who's
gotta
Barbara?
remember who I am. A little busy at the moment.
Taking that as a no. Going over here. I'm just going to peek out the window,
Okay.
and then I'm going to go over here.
You peek out the window.
Smoking gun.
You don't hear, but you do see a little, like you sense a little bit further down, away from the building, that there are presences coming towards.
Never mind. I'm going to move away from the window. Let's go over here. And then she's going to say, we're having company shortly.
It's okay, I got the chest.
At the end of your turn,
hmm
that's all 3 actions.
Can I take another action to move?
You can take another action to move if you want,
I'll just
because
move
you
away
technically
from
only
the
took 2, I
fucking
think.
door. Yep. 1, 2, 3.
You can also close the
20.
doors if you wanted to.
Oh, no. But Barbara's in the other room, right? Is there another door over here? No.
No, there isn't. There is just this door. But I meant the doors that you had walked by, like
I
this
don't.
main door.
The main door was closed. I walked
No,
by it, and
was
it
open.
wasn't showing me. It was not
Oh, it's
giving me any
open.
line of sight. It was definitely closed. I checked it.
It should have been open because the people left through that door.
Okay, then I'm closing it. But I specifically walked through
Okay.
there earlier to see if it was.
So it's now
or not.
closed, and I'm assuming you closed the.
I don't
Well,
care
no,
about
sure,
that
sure.
room.
Okay, leave it open then.
I mean, I don't see what the reason is. As I'm walking by here, can I pick up the lantern that they
Yeah.
blew out of this one?
You can pick up
We
the
promised the goblins something, and I don't want to walk in there empty-handed. So.
Okay.
And then that's it.
Y'all could drag some of these.
Oh,
some of
definitely.
these
Yeah.
robots back if you wanted.
Shove the bodies into the bag.
Oh, yeah, that would be funny. Okay, end of your turn.
Like, I was considering it. I mean, why not?
Morgan said not to put anything that wasn't the money that we promised into the bag, like 2 or 3 different times, by the way.
Okay,
So I
the
just want to make sure everyone remembers that. If
broker
you want to ignore it, that's fine.
hauls back and tries to bonk Azura. Ooh, and does bonk Azura.
Oh.
Yeah, but like, how many can we actually drag out to the goblins? We'll have to see.
Maybe the strong guys can grab 1 each.
8 damage.
That
It
helps
will
you get more.
attempt to hog tie you. As
We'll
you are
grab
now
you.
grabbed.
Then hog tie.
It is grabbed. As soon as he attacks, it grabs. The
Oh,
person.
that's.
Oh, actually, I guess I
Okay.
have to make my athletics check first. So fair point. Press the button and go. What's your fortitude save?
+7.
Okay, it narrowly misses grabbing you, just barely. You're able to
Holy.
squirm your way out. Second attack then. Definitely hits.
Okay, so on its second try, it did grab me.
No, in its second try, it attacked and succeeded at attacking you. Now it's going to make another grab check as part of this to see if it grabs you. And it grabs you. It can't hog tie you though this turn, but you are grabbed, so you are not able to run away. Wait, where's the grab? There. There we go, and it can't hog tie you this turn. What else can it do?
I thought it did all of its things.
No, it did two attacks. As part of its melee
Okay,
attack,
so for
it gets
part
to
of
grab
its
you as
attack,
part of
it can grab me.
It will just take another attack action against you. It will probably fail, but it will still try. Yeah, it fails. And that is the end of its turn. Doing what it can.
Okay.
The other broker groans as it slowly starts collapsing into itself. Malcolm, you're up.
All right, Malcolm's gonna walk up, and he's gonna smack this dude. Hopefully, maybe, possibly. First attempt.
Be a berserker! Do it with berserker rage! I hate this. Malcolm needs to be like, you need to be like, I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna hit him!
You gotta talk like Hulk Hogan.
I mean, fucking Victor isn't a berserker.
Okay,
He's
I
someone
imagine
die.
that hits, yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
He's just like,
All right.
Go ahead and roll
I'm
damage.
gonna go up there and I'm gonna whack him real hard.
Okay, and you lop its head off.
Maybe it'll work. Maybe it
Well, yeah,
won't.
floats in the air for a second.
It's
As the
all
body crumbles and it falls
good.
to the ground. The torch spins out like off the ground right between you and these two right here. Okay, let's go ahead and end the combat. What do you guys do now?
Well, I was gonna come up here and grab some of these parts, and then start, after I grabbed some parts, I was gonna start heading on out.
Yeah, which Morgan said that we were having company soon.
Yeah.
Grab anyone who can grab a body and let's find an exit.
Oh,
Can I vault over
Just
the,
grab this
the
one.
counter?
I'm going to open your character sheet, Corey, real quick, and I'm going to do some inventory management for you.
sure. I didn't get. Did you put the silver pieces I got from the desk?
Yes, you got the silver pieces from the desk.
Oh, hell, you're so fluffy.
Hey, we're all together. Do y'all want me to use my last heal to heal a group heal?
Oh, that would be cool. I mean, I'm not
I'm
like
still
super
maxed
badly
out.
hurt, but I think some of our other people are.
The three of you are. The Morgan and the Barber are pretty up. But if you want
I'm
to do
like
it, now's the
hurt,
time.
but I'm not like, oh my god.
Well, if you're not, oh
If we
my
think we're going to
god,
be
we
getting
can
into
just
another
go.
fight, we might as well.
I would.
Do you have the question is do you have any other way to heal anybody? Does anyone have any
I have
way to bring
one
anyone
last
from
heal,
zero?
and that's it.
So I would save it because
Yeah.
if something happens and somebody goes unconscious and it's dying, that's the only way we're going to bring them up.
Yep. And maybe
Nobody
we'll
has
have a
any
chance to
medical
rest in the
supplies?
junkyard.
That's
you
what
do
I was
have-
asking.
You do have a potion.
We
You
don't know
what the
it
potion does, but you do have one.
Can you identify a potion like in D&D
Yes,
by
you
taking
can,
a
but
sip?
it's not by taste. It's by rolling
Smell?
and identify.
Not by taste.
Identify alchemy. It's a skill. which is
Uncork it and go,
Okay.
I'm getting whiffs of
Did nobody
sulfur.
take, any like healer kit or anything like that?
That's-
I didn't have money for it.
Sounds good.
I don't have money.
I think they're expensive.
What are y'all doing now? Where y'all going?
Okay, everybody grab a body and let's get out.
This way to the scrapyard. You got to go out the back
Yeah, I think they're going that way.
through the back alley. Okay.
Is there any
Y'all
penalty
start
to
busting
grabbing
out.
the bodies?
Tasha,
Mhm.
as y'all open the door and Father Earth steps out, you are able to sense that there are people back.
Back here?
Yeah.
Where?
There
Where
are
do I
people-
sense them?
There are people coming up the front.
Can you ping for me?
I'm pinging right now.
Okay.
There are people coming up the front on both sides. There are people right here and right here
Oh
as you
crap.
come out the back. The place y'all were supposed to leave through is right here. This little alleyway leads you to the scrapyard.
Uh-huh.
This little alleyway?
This little alleyway right here.
Were there people coming down that way?
No, but there are people flanking either side of the alley that is behind the bank.
Does it? I'm a little bit confused on the topography. So would we be able to get out through the alleyway very quickly, or
If
is it
y'all
cut off?
made an all-out run, you might be able to avoid the people, but they will be there. There will be people in the back of the alley. You are flanked. This bank is now flanked on either side by someone. They seem aggressive in.
I can read the emotions. They have aggressive.
They have aggressive
Okay.
intent.
So does that mean?
And that's when y'all get out to here.
But we don't know of any other options for escape, right?
No.
So then Morgan is going to say, "Run for your lives," and then book it.
Okay.
Okay, everybody can line up here. We're going to start an initiative with you guys and the people who are back here for now. And you guys are going to tell me what y'all are going to be doing each turn. And this is going to be kind of like a chase.
Moore should be toward the front because she's faster than everybody by a little bit, which means she won't clog up like the thin pathway that we're
Okay, yeah. Well, what's the speed of everyone? Because I'm 25.
I think everyone else is 25.
Everyone else is 25, but Moore is 30.
Get out.
Yeah,
Get
so
going.
let our speedster out first.
If you want, when you roll your initiative, you can roll your initiative on your character sheet. You see where it says initiative on the left-hand side? If you would like to, you can choose to roll your initiative instead of as perception as athletics right now, because this is a chase that's going to be happening. If you don't wish to use athletics and you wish to use perception, that's your base.
Crap.
Those are your only two options.
Mine are the same, so I guess it
So
doesn't
then-
matter.
Doesn't matter.
Oh,
I'm just saying for y'all, that
Just
is an
roll.
option you guys have.
I didn't roll correctly.
Azura, you're no longer. I gotta get rid of some of these effects on this.
I didn't roll correctly. Do you want me to re-roll? I rolled the perception button. I didn't roll initiative in the combat tracker.
Yeah, roll it over there.
Better, I guess.
You lucky.
Yes, let me go in front because I
Okay.
am the fastest.
So we're going to start the initiative out with
I am the fastest.
the Morgan
Okay.
because you are at the
This
front.
is the way to go down, right?
Nope.
This is the pathway.
Nope. It's
Nope.
over here
No,
across the
no,
thing down
this is
here.
This pathway. Okay.
This is where you're trying to get to.
I can't see any of the lines. I can't see the grid, so I'm gonna lose track of
I'm
counting.
gonna reveal
so-
these people too as well because now you for sure know where they are. There is a shield marshal out here.
You
a
can
gun
use
marshal, I should say.
you can use
and a
the
gun
arrow
marshal out
keys,
here. They're
Sasha.
like the deputies.
You can use the arrow keys.
10. Okay. I can sense him over here.
You can sense that they are there.
Okay, but he's very close.
hmm
Can I like skirt around this corner without him hitting me? Like with an attack of
You'd have
opportunity?
to be here and then try to get out this way. Basically.
Can I?
You can, yeah. You can
Okay.
choose to go into the
So then that was
garden.
5.
The reason y'all didn't want to go into the garden before was because it
Make
was
noise.
loud.
Okay.
And it's poopy. It's got poop in
And
it.
poopy. It's also got a bunch of manure, so your hooves have manure.
She has covers for them.
Okay, good.
20. I think that was 20.
Let me give a brief description of the back alley, just in case anybody doesn't remember. This dingy cobblestone alley displays only traces of the once affluent nature of this neighborhood. The smell of refuse permeates the air. That's poop for y'all who didn't know what refuse means. A weed-strewn yard behind the bank is enclosed by a chicken wire fence with razor-sharp coils of wire woven through the top. A small footpath to the north leads to the bank's side door. A path to the south leads to a junkyard, while the alley continues east to west. East to west is where you see the gun marshals. The alleyway south is what leads the junkyard, the Whaling Scrapyard. You hear as you reach out and start running toward here, a bunch of shield marshals screaming, and you can hear Lovelace's voice at the front of the bank, screaming out commands to basically make a perimeter around the area and don't let them get away. The gun marshals back in the back of the alley where you are screaming, "Yes, deputy, right away! We're on it! They're here in the back!" As you break out and start running downward, one of the gun marshals will take a shot at
At more?
At more.
All right.
Oof.
Ooh,
They hit.
damn!
And they have a
This is the one that's taking a shot
Just
at you, by the way.
crit me.
This guy. He
Rest
did
in
crit
peace,
you.
more.
I'm about to die.
Very cool.
I'm unconscious.
Or one out for the homie.
Okay. More drops at the fence. I'll say you get basically to here before you fall to your legs. Or you fall to your knees.
No token, just blood spatter.
As you get winged by one of their shots.
That's not winged.
Shot through the heart.
Yeah, it basically gets you kind of straight in the center of the body, center of chest. Okay. That is
It's like lung collapse.
that is Morgan's turn. Father you see you heard the gunshot, and as you're coming out into the alleyway,
Yeah.
you'll see Morgan get shot and hear her gasp as she falls to the ground.
Yes. All right. Let's start moving forward. That's 5, 10, 15. These dudes have guns, right?
They have guns. They have big guns. They have muskets. They're aiming muskets at you.
So they take a while to reload.
One action.
5, 10,
1
15,
action for a
20.
musket?
You gotta get those
25.
French archers.
It's one of them. It's one of them steampunk muskets. You know, they got.
That's my first action. 25. That's a stride. Okay.
They should be
5,
stuck there for like 3 turns.
10, 15,
That would be
20,
generous.
25 gets
yeah,
me
it
to Morg,
is.
right?
You're on top of more, yeah. Actually, as you're running past, the other one is going to take a shot at you.
Okay.
This is bad.
I was hoping y'all might learn from
Duh.
a lesson in like dodge or something. Is that a thing?
No, it's
Is that an
nothing.
option? That doesn't exist.
I want to spend effort to dodge to make a defense.
So is there absolutely no alternative to like trying to evade on your turn?
I mean, this is how these games work.
There are, I think, ways to add to your defenses,
I mean,
which
it's a
is
good
like
time to learn.
taking cover.
Yeah, taking cover.
Is one way. Raising a shield.
I
if
don't
you have
see
a
any
shield,
cover,
You can raise a shield.
and I don't have a shield.
But I mean, I haven't finished my turn yet. He just is firing in the
Yeah,
middle
this
of my
is
turn.
This
If he
is the
can do
reaction
that,
shot.
that's
They were
awesome.
prepared.
That's a wonderful thing he can do for some reason, but
They set up their turns ahead of time,
They're
knowing that
rolling
you had to
actions.
come out either from the front of the bank or the back of the bank.
right.
And as soon as you move through their path, they're going to react to you doing that.
So there
if they're
isn't no
ready
way
now.
I could take cover.
Yeah.
As soon as they see me, they get to fire.
Well, yeah, that's how
So
I got
exactly.
Leaving
Yeah.
cover to
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You could have.
Okay,
stayed
critical
here,
hit.
like, in one
Time
of
for
the
me to
edges
die
of
now.
alleyways.
By plus 13.
You could have stayed in one of the alleyways, or tried to like take an assault afterward.
But I don't know what they have set up. I have no idea.
That's true, but how would you have known that? I did tell y'all. I warned y'all that there were people in the back. I even said Moore knew it. She told y'all that they were there. And
Yeah.
showed y'all where they were.
Well,
Yeah, but we had no alternative.
roll your damage.
I'm not sure.
Take me down, because I'm not going to survive it.
Yeah, I think we might party wipe right now.
Yeah. We're definitely going to.
Not
They're
necessarily.
hitting us by plus 11, by plus 13 with
They're
shots.
really powerful.
Yeah, we're not making this.
30 points of damage.
Okay.
That doesn't kill you, does it? Because that would be
Oh,
1 point away from instant killing me.
I think that's insta killing me.
Well,
Yeah, I think it
actually-
probably is.
They're not doing insta kill damage. You're dropping down with non-lethal damage.
They're using rubber bullets.
Because I only got 17 hit points. That's
How are they doing non-lethal damage with weapons that have fatal on them?
I don't think
Because
Rubber
it doesn't
bullets!
mean that they're doing a non-lethal shot, so they're shooting you in the leg, or they're doing something that's not going to be something that would automatically fit.
Femoral artery.
That's what I was thinking. It's just the femoral artery, tourniquet it, you'll probably
Yeah,
live.
It is worth remembering that in Pathfinder 2e, you have to do twice the max health negative to insta-kill.
Yeah.
So
So it would need to be like 40.
I thought it
30,
needed to just.
almost
I thought we
50
talked
damage.
about it, and it just needed to be into the negatives of
No,
your max
it's
health.
twice your negative,
Twice?
twice your max health into the negative.
Okay.
Yeah,
Would
if
put
you were
you
max
into-
health, if you were at max health, it would have to take you to your max health negative. But it has to be twice your max health in one hit to get you down there.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
So it's not
so
like if you have
Awesome.
20 max health, then it has to take you to negative 40. It's just that it
Yes.
has to do
It's still just
40.
negative 20.
Yeah,
So that's what I was
essentially.
saying. It's still just negative 20 if you have 20 health, and then you're dead. That's what I was saying. That shot would have been 1 point away from killing me because I have a max HP of 16.
Just so you know, both gun marshals now go on 12 and 10. Their initiatives change because of what they did.
I am aware. I am dropping their initiatives right now. This one goes at 12.
Hold on. Did they use delay to do this?
That's the only way to do it, right?
They used,
Unless they have like a technique or something.
I believe it's ready.
I thought
There's no
Ray
ready.
didn't
There's
do it.
nothing. There's no ready action. It's
There
delay.
is ready. It's two.
There
It's
is?
literally two action.
Yeah, ready. You
You
prepare to use an action that will
action
occur
that
outside
will
your
occur
turn.
outside of your turn.
Oh.
Use a single action or free action you can use and designate a trigger.
Oh.
Your turn then ends, and then you do the same thing. You update your.
I thought
your-
they
your
delayed.
initiative.
Okay, then their
No, they just
initiative
read.
doesn't change.
They
Their
ready
initiative doesn't
actions for
change.
what happens when you come out. Okay.
Okay.
They are both now down to their proper initiatives. Next up is Azura.
That's not convenient.
And I don't
I mean,
know what I'm
even
gonna
if-
find out there.
You did hear two shots go off. Morgan did tell you where to expect the people to be standing,
In the alleys.
and you know that they got your friends got shot somewhere outside.
I'm pretty sure that they did.
At this point, I don't know what's going to happen because, like, two of us are unconscious and we have no way of getting back up.
There is
other
ways
people
of getting
can't
back up.
bring us
There
back
is.
up. And the
Sasha, there are rules for bringing people back up from zero.
well, that's what I was asking about earlier, and no
There
one answered.
are rules, yes.
Well, Sasha,
Y'all
go
don't
get a
have
book.
necessarily-
Start flipping through it. That's what I'm doing.
I'm
Well, don't-
looking.
I don't own the
Y'all
book.
don't
Flipping through a
have
book.
magical healing access right now,
Right.
but you do have a potion of healing that you have, and you have the ability to make checks to bring somebody up.
I'm
from
just trying to
zero.
talk through what
Okay.
our situation is. Like,
Okay, we can
It's
play
your-
out this
your turn.
see how it goes.
It's Azura's turn.
Administer first aid. Okay, that's for someone who is dying or bleeding.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe you said that either one of them had either of those.
hmm.
Okay. So all I could do is try to drag them with me.
True.
what I was trying to get to is you might as well take the bag off of Father and run, like, because it's not like if you can't bring us up, then don't spend your time trying to like drag us because you'll just get caught
Why
too.
not?
Okay,
They
I can see
drag
people now.
the weight.
After, let's see, that was 30 feet of movement.
But how are we going to win a chase at half movement speed though? Is the question.
We can also move here, maybe, so it's like a little bit more spacious. So we don't block each other on this alleyway.
Yeah. So basically, I am one square into a second move action. Oh, okay. There's Father I don't see the Morrigan.
She's probably in the alleyway, most likely.
Just from a cursory glance, it looks like dragging someone would cap out your encumbrance and make it so you can only move 5 feet per action.
All right, so both of these guys shot. They may or may not have been able to reload.
You do see the bloodstains right here, though, to know that there are people who went down that alleyway, which is the alleyway you were going to use to escape.
Yes, and I can see Father around the corner. So I know he's there. That's 50 feet. Okay, so that is 2 sets of move for a total of... Oh, wait. That is 2 sets of move for 50 feet of movement.
5,
Is
10,
it?
15, 20, 25.
I think.
5, 10. That's 10. No, you still have 15 feet of movement from there.
Oh, okay.
Because it would have taken from here where you were, it's 5, 10 to go through Malcolm Square, 15, 20, 25, and then 5, 10 to where you are now. And then 15. So you have 10 more feet of movement on that last action.
20, 25.
If you want to make me an athletics check at this point, I will let you pick up one of the bodies and then continue down the alleyway with your last movement. But it'll require an athletics check.
One of... I only see one.
We're
There are
both there.
two, they're just on top of each other.
Our tokens are the same size.
Okay, they're in the same square.
Yeah, they're both in the same square.
I know that Father can do healing, so I'm gonna grab him.
Okay. Give me an athletics check.
Yes.
No.
Okay. You are able to pick him up, and you can continue moving the rest of your movement, which is another 25 feet down the alley.
Oh, I'm going to collide with a wall. I can't move. But I do believe that takes me out of this area.
Yeah, you two will be able to get out of this area.
We're entering the void.
You are in the void.
We've got what looks like a ripple from a stone tossed in there.
That's because I'm unconscious.
Yep. Okay, next up is Benjamin.
Alrighty, with just a slight bit of a limp still from wounded. He's going to stride 5, 10, 15.
Oh no.
20, 25, 30. Or sorry, 25. Stride again. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And can I do the same?
Yes, you can. Give me a athletics check to pick up Morgan, and then you can move the rest of your movement to get out of the alleyway.
Hoisted. Hopefully.
Oh, my fluffy boy.
Where's... There it is. Athletics, you say?
Athletics.
Come on, don't fail me now.
Oh,
Hey.
nice.
Hey.
Perfect. You are able to pick her up. It feels like no no discernible
She weighs
change in
nothing.
your ability to navigate at this point. You pick her up, and you, I'm assuming, head down the alleyway after Azura.
Oh yeah, he does that like forward dive roll, catching a leg and an arm as he rolls over, and just
Perfect.
keeps moving.
Y'all keep moving. Next up is Malcolm.
That's
All
4
right,
of us.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1 stride.
One stride.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I can't. Collides with at least 1 wall. I can't.
Yeah, I got you. You're good. Actually, give me an athletics check. You technically have to get over the wall too.
Athletics. Okay.
Oh, there is actually a wall.
Yeah, there's like a small fence there that y'all are just hopping over the fence.
That makes sense. That might actually help us a little bit.
You barely make it over the fence.
You clamber.
Hearing footsteps kind of coming at your edges, you are able to get over the fence and start darting down the alleyway, following your friends, and you end up entering in to the Wailing Scrap.
Are we out of initiative?
Yes, we are going to be out of initiative.
Okay.
I'm
gonna feed.
The map is changing.
You hear
Let's see what
screaming from behind
happens.
you as the gun marshals start chasing toward you. As soon as you cross into the Wailing Scrapyard, they pull back and start setting up a perimeter around the area. And you hear them saying, "Cut them off. Go to the other edge of the scrapyard," as they break formation and start running around the alleyways.
Okay.
Ha ha, they don't know we're willing to get covered in shit.
Tarek, you did a no-no.
You
Everybody's
changed
now.
the map.
You changed the map.
I'm stuck
now
at
we're not gonna be able to play the
76%.
Oh shit!
So I guess we're done because it's time, anyways.
Yeah,
It's time anyway.
Yeah, it is
Okay.
11.
Just so
Okay,
you know out there,
I
guys.
forgot.
Before we finish, so that we were like at least caught up. Malcolm is gonna feed Father our only healer, with the elixir of life, I believe it was.
Sure.
That he got,
Elixir of life.
and hopefully he can heal.
Give me life.
Use it. Maybe. I don't know. I can't target.
Yeah, you can't target. There's nothing to target. Narrator, you're gonna have to do your thing.
To what? Oh, to heal you guys?
Yeah.
You're gonna spend the potion on Father I'm assuming.
That's what he said.
Yes.
Okay. How do I do this? Elixir of life effect on Father
Yeah, I don't have a token available,
Anything?
so you can't target me to automatically do it.
I can, because I can target you with
Ah.
stuff here. Just gives you the item. So I'm going to roll this. You're going to get back 4 hit points.
Cool.
4. And you will gain a +1 bonus against all saving throws for all diseases and poisons for the next 10 minutes in game. And then, in addition to that, you are now healed. You are no longer unconscious.
All right, I guess I'll heal everybody else with my last heal here to bring the Morrigan up. So I'm going to hit my cast, and I'm going to use a level 3, a 3 action heal to do a 30-foot emanation. It's, you know what? Let's do this next time. So all our tokens are down because it just gives me a blast radius here.
Yeah.
So
Would
I'm
call
gonna
Sasha
just-
on saying to save that spell because we will
Yeah.
Well,
need
she
it.
needs to get back up and run and
It
back
was
in the
one.
fight
Yeah,
too.
but I said don't use it to top us off because that's the only healing we have.
Yeah, don't.
Exactly.
We're not
That
topping
was a
up
very
us off.
good
Not
decision.
topping off.
We're gonna bring
There's
her back, but we'll do
somebody
that.
who's unconscious.
We'll do that
and
at the beginning of next game when all the
Several injured
tokens are
people.
down on the map, and I can use this blast radius here to do the thing. So,
Okay.
because everybody within a certain radius of me is going to get healed.
Everyone
Well-
in a certain radius of you is going to get how much healing? Like 1d8?
1d8 plus 8.
Plus 8.
Wow, that's good.
Nice.
Okay.
9 to 16.
Well, thank you for watching the Dead Unicorns Outlaws of Alkenstar. Remember to rate and follow us wherever you're watching. Leave a comment as well. And from Logan, Sasha, Crystal, Victor, and Corey, my name is Tarek, and I'm hoping you will all find some time to go roll some dice.